Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs...
4-4, take the base. Take out.
Stepping up to the plate, Edgar Salas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Edgar Salas.
First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
2-1 to Gerardo Parra. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. Story brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
No strike.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled away. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. At the plate, Brandon Belt, man at first after the 2-out walk. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Second inning now from San Francisco. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Shaw goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half.
Batting 7th.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Crawford.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Jim Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on. So coming to the plate, Johnny Cueto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Cueto.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Settling in now, Edgar Salas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Nope.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Posey is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants leave one.
Leading up for the Giants, the first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores.
Up next,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Flores.
In there, strike 1. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Chris Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He drew a walk his first time up.
Shortstop.
Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Crawford.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now at the plate, Jim Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. They pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again. Johnny Cueto reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he lays off again, ball 3. Edgar Salas waits on deck. Right side. Spangenberg is there. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Edgar Salas.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Edgar Salas.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Story scoops it up. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Count remains full. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
The first baseman,
ready with the
9.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Brandon Belt.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in. Striding in, Wilmer Flores.
Leading up,
1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So striding forward now, Chris Shaw. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Saw it.
That's up.
Here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. Here's another 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is standing in. Jim Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing. Behind
0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Steven Duggar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To 1-2 now. And he popped him up. Arenado has a play. 1 down. Mauricio Melendez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Mauricio Melendez.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers, 18 driven in. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Spangenberg has it, and there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Edgar Salas. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. From the stretch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And there goes Hansen off of first. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner toward right center. Blackman is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with Kyle Crick takes the ball now in inning number 9. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Colorado Rockies host road win number 40 on the year. Jim Williams wins for a league high 19th time this year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Johnny Cueto is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kyle Crick hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
The final
Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Jim Williams is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A game going today.
Into the box now, Mauricio Calderon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now in the box, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Desmond is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, David Peralta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
6.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's another 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. That's popped up. Coming in is Dahl, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will bang up against the wall.
He's coming. Kill.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
That is big. The first
Here's C.J. Cron now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Lamb leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Escobar brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his bat now.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
3-2, full count. Another full count pitch on its way. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And it's fouled away. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hit out towards second. Hampson is up with it on the first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Back strand a pair, still down 3-0.
Batting ninth, the
pitcher, Jim Williams, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Escobar is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lined.
Leading off the inning, Robbie Ray, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Robbie Ray.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Hampson comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mauricio Calderon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mauricio Calderon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Here comes another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
There is Desmond. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Cron, once a Minnesota Twin. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Now a swing Drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ball one. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
This one's down to third. Arenado has it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So here now's the pitcher.
Batting,
Jim Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now at the plate, JT Riddle 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game too. If you think back, there were two guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Standing in, Mauricio Calderon.
Right fielder.
In there, 0-1.
Calderon.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. From the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jim Williams.
The pitcher, Jim Williams.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calderon moving forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Drag bunt. He gets it down. On the bear. Gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Into the box, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground over to first. Morrison's there. Desmond for 1. On to Morrison, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on. Now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Desmond fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
1-1 the count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jim Williams earns a league best 20th win. Robbie Ray couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Kyle
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.